Hey there, I'm Eki and welcome back to another video. Today we've got some really interesting stuff. I managed to put the world from the Subnautica Alpha into Subnautica today. Now to be exact, that wasn't really me, that was PinPan. She figured out how to actually take an alpha world and implement it in Subnautica today. I would have no idea how to even start working on that. But I thought it would be fun to explore it and see what we can find. But first, of course, huge shout out to PinPan, and she's also making a game at the moment. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. Now, let's go check out the Subnautica Alpha world. Now, at first glance, you're not going to see any difference. Of course, we have all the same animations and technology as we have in the game today, but you're going to see some differences very soon. Now, the Seychelles was, of course, one of the first biomes that were finished, so there's not going to be any differences here. But if we, for example, go to, let's say, the Aurora. It is over here. We're going to see some really interesting stuff. And there it is. We have alien ruins in Subnautica. I don't know, I mean, of course this could also just be land mass, but I mean, come on. This looks like a ruin. I mean, this is awesome. Look at this. I never even knew this was in the game. And I played this game for, like, a long time. I played it in the alpha, I just did not know this was a thing. But yeah, there's an entire island here with ruins from, I assume, what the devs thought were going to become the precursors once. They obviously had different technology back then, building their houses of coral and sand or something. But still, look at this. This is so cool. And another thing we can check out is, of course, the mountain island, which is notably missing. If we go down here, you'll see there's no mountain island whatsoever. Usually it would start going back up from this kelp forest over here, but now it just goes down, 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 and down. But there's something else very interesting over here now. If we follow this path all the way down to where the mountain island would usually be, we should very soon see a very familiar sight. That is the wrong side, sorry. And down here, if I turn off the fog, you'll recognize some very familiar foundations from Subnautica Below Zero. This was the earliest of the early Twisty Bridges biome. As far as I know, this was just a test for the devs to see how it would fit into the world, and there's even a lonely plant over here, which you guys should recognize as well. Of course, there's not really anything here. This was just... It basically looks like a dev messing around with the terraforming tool, which honestly might be what happened here. But it's still super cool to see the early beginnings of this biome, especially now that we have it in Below Zero. And we even have a fancy one over here. Now, there's something very interesting about this map in general, in that the void wasn't really worked on. It just drops off, and then stops and cuts back around. So basically, the entire map is just a massive block. There's also lots of random bits floating around down here, which I think is just textures overlapping, as you can see here. So that's a thing that happened. So next up, let's go check out the floating island. As far as I know, that was already there in the alpha. Oh, there it is. But it looks a little different than you might expect. We do still have the landing area, but there are no trees whatsoever. And basically, the entire island is just a barren wasteland. And as far as I can tell, there are not even any cave crawlers over here like in the regular game. There's literally nothing. Even if I follow this path that usually leads over to the Degassi base, it just cuts off over here. And I don't think I can actually get past this without falling into the water, but I'll try. Oh, I just barely managed to. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing back here on the island. Still really cool to see though. And hey, this little lagoon apparently was already here. Oh yeah, that is not creepy at all. And the floaters are missing too. And there's a hole into the void. No thank you. So apparently the entire biome underneath the floating island wasn't here yet. Maybe it is over there though. That is not really aligned anymore, but let's go check that out. Oh yeah, this looks familiar. Okay, so previously it was apparently shifted away from the floating island. What is that there? What is this? Oh, never mind. So these were the early beginnings of Subnautica. I mean, this looks amazing if you ask me. Oh god. Okay, I definitely remember these. So I think these were just quirks of the terrain generation, but you would get these really, really weird walls everywhere on the corners of the map. They were really creepy, kind of like the Farlands in Minecraft. They even had like their own little myths surrounding them, and there were like weird sounds that would play. But I don't think they play anymore, at least not that I can tell. And then I also randomly found this cave in the middle of nowhere with no connection whatsoever. And I was kind of confused at first because like, there's nothing in here, why is this here? And why is it so bright? But then after looking around for a while, I realized where it exits. So it almost intersects with the terrain over here. And if you ask me, I think this is what the early beginnings of the jelly shroom caves were. I mean, here's the hole that usually goes down to the jelly shroom caves as far as I can tell. But it just ends and then there's this cave. That would make sense, right? Also, can we just appreciate the way the grassy plateaus looked in this version? I really like this look. It's way more plateau-y than currently. And for some reason there's a lone couche over here. A few lone couches. And also this. I think this was their testing ground because this is what I think you can find in the mushroom forest. Don't quote me on that though. It also kind of looks like what you would find in the twisty bridges though. But yeah, this is a big empty nothingness. And then it of course drops back off over here. We had a lot of these weird rectangle shapes where they just didn't bother to generate the edges of the void yet. Now let's go see if the Aurora Explosion already works. Yep, apparently it does. You know what I'm wondering? In this version, there definitely wasn't the big Aurora exploration thing we have going on right now. Maybe it's only the reactor room as it used to be before. So let's go and check. Also, there are no cave crawlers whatsoever. That is a little scary. That is better. Oh, right. The cave crawlers used to look different. Oh my god, why do you look different? I didn't think you would change. But yeah, they used to be blue. Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Alright, so far so good. This is the same way we take when we explore the Aurora now. And now I expect there to only be maybe one room here leading to the reactor room. I think this part isn't done yet. Yeah, this smells of unfinished area. Oh well. Well, I just fell through the floor. That is awesome. Yeah, none of this has a collision. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not done. Okay, there wasn't a Reaper, but I spawned one in, but sadly it doesn't have the old textures. So now I thought we'd check out some famous landmarks we had in the original Subnautica and see if they were already in this version. So first, let's go check out the prison where the Sea Emperor is kept. Yeah, you know, I don't think the prison existed yet. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Okay, I remember why I was scared of Subnautica. Jesus. Is the entire lava zone gone? Yup, there's literally nothing here. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Ugh, okay. Let's see what the gun is. Okay. This is where usually the entirety of the gun would be. Obviously, there's no gun here. Just a massive abyss. Okay then. Let's see if the Lost River is already here. That would be super cool, honestly. Doesn't look like it. Oh boy, yeah, no, I don't think the Lost River exists. Alright, this is where the first Degassi base would be. And this is where their jelly shroom base would be. Huh. We are under that cave I thought was like the beginning of the jelly shroom caves. I think I was right about that actually. Because like that's where the Degassi base would be. Yeah. Oh, interesting. What other landmarks are there we could go check out? Okay, this is where the teleporter in the mushroom forest would be. Yeah, I don't think that one exists yet either. But hey, at least the mushroom forest exists. That's something. Yeah, no teleporter whatsoever though. But hey, creature eggs apparently were already a thing. Good to know. Actually, let's see if the Altera wreck on the main mushroom over here is already here. That would be super cool. That does not look like there's a wreck here. Nope, no wreck whatsoever. No, that's sad. Oh, lithium. Okay, I somehow managed to get my steam off stuck in the ground. Wow. Oh boy, okay, well, it's unstuck now. It's stuck again. Honestly, this was really fun to explore, and I'm pretty sure I missed a ton of stuff as well. But, I mean... Oh, look at this. I'm pretty sure this isn't in here anymore. I don't think there's like a mini saved shallows area next to the Aurora, right? Unless I'm just stupid and this is in the regular game, but I really like the way this looks. Honestly, the most interesting part for me were probably these ruins. I mean, they look so cool. I wish we had something like this in the normal game as well. But something else PinPan managed to do is put the current Subnautica map in Subnautica below 0. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on that as well. But yeah, that's already it again. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to help me reach 200,000 subscribers because we are really close to that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Hopefully exploring the Subnautica map in below 0. Goodbye!